What's going on, everybody? This is Dave from This is Pop Punk Promotions. I'm here with No Take Backs from Montrose, Pennsylvania. How's it going, guys?
Good. How you doing, Dave?
I'm doing great. Really appreciate you guys coming on. Let's dive right into it. So, when and how did you guys form?
Um, wow, that's a tough question. All right, so it's kind of like a long story. We were originally a band called Brighter Days that formed off of a solo acoustic project idea that I had back in 2017. Um, After a few years running under that name, we decided we were going to rebrand, but then like kind of ended up calling a hiatus. Got back together with some different members and under the name No Takebacks. Year went by as that. Another hiatus came up during the middle of COVID. So now we're back again with some of the original lineup from Brighter Days under the name No Takebacks still.
It's awesome. So, you guys just released a new song, Sleeping In. How's the response been to it?
It's been pretty good, honestly, like better than I was expecting for not knowing what to expect at all, to be honest. I mean, with a bunch of different name changes, lineup changes, and things like that over the past like year, and just kind of being there and then not being there. And I guess it just left me not knowing what to expect.
Very
So
cool.
any response really is good, you know?
This is true. So, who do you guys record it with, and how was the process?
I recorded it mostly with Matthew Jenkins of the Magwas, which they're another band based out of Scranton, PA. They're actually getting like pretty big right now. And at this time, it was kind of just like me when I recorded all these songs, and our bass player Andre, who is at work right now, and we ended up going down to the studio. I think we banged out like these 4 songs in 4 different sessions, and it was just a real quick process. I kind of did everything from vocals to lead and rhythm guitar, and then Andre stepped in on bass. Moffat is our drummer, who also isn't here right now. And then Matt programmed the drums to the beats themselves, and we like edited everything individually as far as like snares and bass and you know.
No, that's sick, man.
Yeah, dude, it was a lot of fun. Honestly, I never got to kind of go that in depth with everything and be that um creatively controlling, I guess, of the sound.
Right on. So, you guys are from Montrose, Pennsylvania. How's the pop punk scene there? Do you have a favorite local band, a favorite venue?
um there is no scene.
Yeah.
We are the local band. We're the only local band to my knowledge. Do you know of any? No. There is like a band of I think like 19-year-olds that are like they're called the Greater Revival, I think. I want to say that that's their name. I have played maybe like 1 show with them. It was about a year ago. I'm trying to think if they're still a band, but as far as I remember, they're like the only other one based out of Montrose.
Sometimes you just got to be the scene. That's what I tell people. You know, if you don't have a scene, be the scene.
Yeah, and you know what? If there's a local favorite band, it's probably them that I would pick versus us. Because I mean, it'd be weird to pick myself, but also I really dig their style.
Very cool. So, who are your biggest influences?
I'll let you go first.
Like a day to remember, some more of like the classic like 2000 era pop punk.
For me, it's probably like The Story So Far and Neck Deep, Knuckle Puck. Bands that follow like the new genre pop punk style. New genre, new era, I should say.
So, if you guys could tour with one of those bands, which one?
I mean, I think we would fit more with The Day to Remember than anything, which is which is weird because they're just like so much larger than out of the spectrum of anything that I feel like we'd ever be able to do. That would be like crazy though.
That's a good choice. One of my favorite
Yeah.
bands of all time.
Oh, easily, dude. And they seem like real solid guys.
Yep. So now I'm going to ask you guys some non-music questions. It's a good way for me to get to know you. I did this with the other bands I interviewed. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. First one, favorite holiday.
Halloween.
Is it selfish to say Christmas?
No.
No,
Christmas.
I really like Christmas too, though.
Yeah. For
Can't
the
go wrong with either one.
for the family.
Yeah, definitely for the family.
Favorite subject in school.
History.
Actually, same, I think.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed history.
I hated English. English was my worst subject possible. I actually almost failed a year, which is weird because you think that that would be like something that I would be big on.
Mine was science, which was weird because I was like really good in math, but I could never do like physical science or like chemistry with all the math. And I was like, I don't understand any of this.
I can relate. I'm a big history guy. It's always been one of my best subjects and one of my favorite subjects. And I do not like science, and science was always always one of my worst subjects and least favorite. So I can relate as far as that goes. So if you guys could go back in time and talk to one world leader or person of influence, who would it be?
Oh, dude, that's a tough question, actually. Person of influence, huh? I kind of think Bob Marley would be cool.
I don't know. I feel like FDR would be really
It was very influential.
I missed that. What'd you say?
cool. Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, both of those would be pretty interesting.
I just I would like to like, I don't know, really dig Bob Marley's brain about like his concept of like world peace and just like love. Because it seems like listening to his music, you know, that's what a lot of his like views were about, it seems. I don't know too much about him, but I would like to get to know more, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of the reason that I pick him, is because he just seems like such an interesting guy to want to know more
Right. Buffalo Soldier.
about.
So if you guys had $1 million and you could donate it to any charity, which one?
Ooh. I don't really know any charities off the top of my head. Probably for me, it would probably be something related to war veterans. Just because my family's like a big vet family. I'm probably the only guy in my family that isn't in the military and wasn't in the military. So I just know how like important that is. Plus, like for the rest of the vets in our country, I feel like go underappreciated sometimes.
Mine would probably be music education for kids. I feel like that's a good one.
Yeah, it's lacking a lot in schools nowadays. It's like the
Yeah.
first things they cut, along with like art programs, which is sad. I feel like society was kind of built on the foundation of these artistic ideals and then built up from that. So it's just weird to see those being the first things that get taken away.
Yeah, we just have to tell them what's up.
Yeah, for real.
All right, guys, last question. What are some places in Montrose that visitors should check out?
Oh, okay. Well, I would definitely recommend My Cup of Coffee, which is a small little coffee shop in town here. It's just like a really cool, laid back, indie kind of vibe, very hippie-ish. like an art gallery to display in the front and everything. It's very cool. Every third Friday, there's music there. The Montrose Theater used to be like a staple for shows in Montrose. I mean, like bands like 4 Year Strong, The Wonder Years, Texas in July, actually. Gosh, I'm trying to think of others. So many larger bands you would never think like played there when they were first starting and still doing like local DIY touring things. You know what I mean?
I think I might remember that.
Yeah, dude, the Montrose Theater was like a big thing back in the day, I feel like. And when I was a teenager, it was just starting to die off, which was like really sad to witness kind of the end. Once the town took it over, they got rid of everything to do with that. So
Do you think they'll bring it back or no?
it's tough to say, but I don't think that they ever will.
Oh,
I'd
dang.
like to like maybe book a show at like one of the bars in town because I've had a few people tell me that like we should, but I also don't know how much a bunch of like people that literally just listen to country music all the time are gonna take.
Hey, you could always encourage them to step out of their box and try and get into different genres and support the local alternative music scene and buy some merch and all that.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, we gotta get some merch first. Right now we don't have much, but we're working on it. We're working on it.
Keep me posted on that. I would
Yeah.
love the support.
Heck yeah, dude. Absolutely.
So I really appreciate you guys coming on and chatting up a little bit. The support means the world to me.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to talk to us, dude. I mean, we appreciate kind of any bit of support that we can get and love supporting our scene as well.
So for the people that are going to watch this later, where can they find your music at?
You can be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, like literally all streaming platforms, all social media. We're there. Just look up No Takebacks. Some cases, No Takebacks official is usually the tag. And yeah, be sure to give us a follow, like, subscribe to our Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, whatever it may be. Just let us know that you're there.
Do what the man says.
It puts the lotion on the skin.
Again, guys, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great night and we'll chat soon.
Yeah. Peace.
Peace.